A massive warship moves into dangerous waters. Fighter jets wait on the deck and radar screens glow through the night, and somewhere along the Red Sea coast, a powerful militia is watching. This is Navya Bal and you're watching TimesXP. The United States has sent one of its most powerful aircraft carrier towards the Middle East. The USS Gerald R is now moving closer to the Red Sea, a region already tense because of the growing conflict linked to Iran. But the biggest threat may not come directly from Iran. Instead of it, it could come from one of the Iran's strongest regional allies, the Houthi movement in Yemen. Yes, the Houthis have already warned America and the American naval forces operating in the region that anything could be targeted. And now, with a giant US carrier group approaching nearby the waters, the situation is becoming even more serious. The USS Gerald R is not just any ship, it is the largest aircraft carrier in the world. It carries dozens of fighter jets, helicopters, advanced radar systems, and thousands of sailors. And when a ship like this enters the region, it sends a powerful signal. But the fort is not alone. Reports say that multiple US carrier strike groups are now active around the Middle East and the Mediterranean waters. Here's a bigger picture. First, the USS Gerald R is now towards the Red Sea. Second, the USS Abraham Lincoln carrier group is already operating in near the Gulf waters. And third, another American aircraft carrier soon be deployed to this region. And this means several US naval forces could soon be surrounded some of the world's most important sea routes. And those routes matter a lot. You know why? Because the Red Sea and the Strait of Hormuz are the two most critical shipping lanes on the planet Earth. Every day, huge amounts of global trades and oil shipments pass through the narrow waters. And if the conflict spreads here, the impact could reach beyond the Middle East, almost around the globe. Ships could be attacked, oil supplies could be disrupted, global markets could feel stuck. They could feel the shock. And the Houthis have already shown what they have the capabilities to strike. And in the recent months, they have launched drones, missiles, targeting ships in the Red Sea. So some vessels were forced to change the routes while naval forces increased patrol off to protect the commercial shipping. Well, now imagine that the same threat directed at a US aircraft carrier. That possibility is what makes the current moment so tense. And for the sailors on board these warships, the atmosphere is serious. Fighter jets stand ready on the carrier deck, radar operators track every single moment in the sky, and missile defense systems remain on high alert. And because in the modern warfare, threats can appear in seconds. A drone, a missile, or a sudden attack from the sea itself. The growing naval buildup also sends a message to Iran and its allies. The United States is prepared to protect its forces and defend international shipping routes. That's very important at this moment. But the question still remains, despite of that, will this show of strength prevent conflict? Or could the crowded waters of the Red Sea become the next flashpoint in the rapidly expanding crisis? Well, for now, the warship patrol the horizon, and the world is watching what happens next.